When a massive hurricane hits her Florida town, young Haley ignores the evacuation orders to search for her missing father, Dave. After finding him gravely injured in their family home, the two of them become trapped by the rapidly encroaching floodwaters. With the storm strengthening, Haley and Dave discover an even greater threat than the rising water level, a relentless attack from a pack of gigantic alligators. From reading this plot and from the premise, you kind of already get the gist. It's a home invasion movie with alligators instead of bad guys. It's honestly a pretty good movie. I think there's a lot more suspense than I expected. I kind of expected cheap jump scares, which there are, but there's actually a lot of suspense as well. You know, you can actually kind of feel it in the movie theater, the suspense when everything's all quiet, as well as when the theater's quiet as well. And you could just see that like the alligators are actually a menacing threat. You can hear movement in the water whenever they actually move, and you do feel on edge. Acting in this movie is average. Sometimes the dad just walks around like he wasn't just bit. Sometimes the girl is just too quick for being way too tired during the day. But overall, you know, acting is average. The dad's probably the weakest part of this movie. It's a very seesaw, emotional kind of movie, which I personally like. It plays with your heartstrings a good amount of the time. I like the up and down feel that a movie can bring you, rather than just a flat line where you're just, you know, not emotionally invested at all. Interesting side note is that when I saw this movie, I actually got a flash flood warning on my phone right after, which did add to the effect. Last thing I'll say about this movie, Crawl, is that sometimes it's not believable and some minor characters are very dumb. You're gonna see when you watch this movie, a lot of people just do stupid decisions. They also just lose their common sense for no reason. I guess that's always the case in a horror movie. But it's a good suspenseful movie for the summertime. I would enjoy it. I do enjoy it, this movie, and I would give this movie a 7.7 out of 10.